We're listening to Population II Maintenant Jamais, which I'm very good at saying out, but what an album. You know, what an album it is. It is just flying by with such great quality and stadium potential. Anyway, we're on track 8, I, which is just a perfect example. It's an effing beauty, frankly. You know, perfect three-piece music. You know, again, dance floor. Stick this on an indie dance floor. They're having a bloody good time. 10 out of 10. Track 9, the est pret. Didn't want that drop off there. I was having such a good time on the dance floor. The slow start to this song did make me go, oh, a little bit. It doesn't last long though, and then you're off into a completely different world, and it's a good world. It's a Jimi Hendrix, The Police world. I enjoyed the dance of the last track a little bit too much. Time for a sit down and a pint maybe. Brilliant music though, 9 out of 10. Track 10, Homme, etoile. I think it's this little part of the album that doesn't make the album a 10 out of 10 because it's really close. It just feels a bit more straightforward than the rest, and I think of Cooler Shaker. Nobody wants to be thinking of Cooler Shaker. It's much better than that, but you know, you don't want to be thinking about them. 9 out of 10. Track 11, Redemption, Naturelle. Again, I said about 3 pieces. It's a simpler sound somehow, even though there's so much to it. The best band I was ever in was a 3-piece. But yeah, they go a little bit U2, a little bit Simple Minds again. You know, maybe the first 8, but then there's the outro again. I love that Serge Gainsbourg ending, 9 out of 10 overall at the end. Track 12, 13, 1, 3, 1, but in French, I presume. Why not track 13 when it's called that? I don't know. They missed a sitter there. Yeah, Depeche Mode style. Martin Gore could have sung this one. It's all right. Pretty good. 9 out of 10. Track 13, La Cache. Love that guitar sound at the beginning. I think it's a guitar, but yeah, wonderful Stone Roses type groove again. Yeah, that sort of the last few tracks have been missing. It is stadium. It's got the Fontaines DC about it as well. You know, there is a Celtic feel a few times. 9 out of 10. And the 14th and final track, Cardinaux, bit Pearl Jam to finish us off. But I like it as an outro, actually. I like a nice sort of longer, mellow outro, sort of makes sense. The bassist is amazing. I mean, let's talk about the whole band there. You hear them all. You hear all 3 of them, and it's amazing. Yeah, perfect amount of electronics as well, not too much. You know, Conan Moccasins about it at a time, and this track has as well, and I love that. Overall, the album is a 9 out of 10, as is that track. A great listen that I can imagine huge things for. You know, their stadium, you know, even to English-speaking audience. Keep it French, but, you know, I think there's just the grooves there that would make a brilliant night out in a massive stadium or a small, intimate venue as well. Definitely got to see them live. They've got nowhere near enough listeners on Spotify. You need to dig them out. This is what this channel is for. Give it a listen. 9 out of 10.